Say that there's three things which should not be neglected: fire, debt, and diseases.
Okay.
So here's Houston is a big medical complex.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the doctors should not worry that we're going to keep patients away from them. Of course, if one leads a very God-conscious life, the chance of disease is minimized. For example, we very much regulate our diet, and we eat foods. Like now, I think they've come out with a lot of research about cancer, perhaps being helped, at least along the way, by meat eating. So there's a lot to be said for a vegetarian diet. So our members do find themselves with a lot less diseases. In that sense, I guess the doctors could worry about our movement. They might.
Business might be falling off, eh? Yeah. Hello, you're on Houston Live. Do you have a question?
All right. I want to know their feeling on homosexuality in their religion. I barely tuned it in, so I don't.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't feel that homosexuality is a normal experience. We think that it's an abnormal experience, which is the result of a very confused materialistic civilization. So we don't agree that homosexuality is something which is natural.
Okay. Line 2 is ready? All right. Hello, you're on the air. Have you got a question?
Yes. First of all, I want to say that I'm a Christian.
Okay.
But I have studied with I did live in an ashram for a little while. And I found the lifestyle very quiet, very calm, and very conducive to, at least, it's very highly concentrated on God. And while I didn't find it satisfying, this was when I was much younger, but they never held me there, they never forced me to do anything. When I left, all I left with was good feelings about the entire experience.
This was an ashram in the States?
It was an ashram in Denver, Colorado, and I also went to one in New York City.
Part of the Krishna movement?
Right.
Okay.
Both of them were in the Krishna movement, and I had been associated with them a couple of times, and I just went and I studied with them. And like I said, I didn't really agree with the philosophy, but
Could I ask you? Could I interrupt for a moment and ask you where you disagreed?
Well,
what did it lack for you?
That's really hard to put my finger on.
Yeah.
It's just like asking me what the Baptist religion lacked for me. 'Cause I'm into the Pentecostal religion now.
Okay.
So it's sort of hard to say but I mean, as far as chanting on the beads and everything, what is the difference between chanting Hare Krishna and saying a rosary? I mean, same basic ideal. And the Catholics sure don't mind doing that.
Good point.
So really, what I'm trying to say is it's a valid religion.
Okay.
And I support them 100%. It's just like I don't agree with like Sun Myung Moon. Now that is a cult, and that is trying to subvert people. But this is not a subversion. This is a very, very old religion. Millions of people in the world believe in it, and it doesn't have anything to do with any of those other things. And that's mainly what I was trying to say.
Okay. We appreciate your call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got to take a break here. We'll be back. We've got a longer segment, and we'll take more of your calls at 626-2619. Do call us, and we'll be right back. And we are back with Guru Dev of the Krishna movement. He is, get the title right, again, the Initiating Spiritual Master and Governing Body Commissioner in Hare Krishna here in the United States. We have another call, line 1. Hello, you're on the air. Have you got a question?
Yes. What kind of marriages do y'all have?
What kind of marriages?
Okay. As in the ceremony, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we have, first of all, we don't believe in divorce. So our marriages go for life.
Okay.
And well, what kind of marriages? Boy likes a girl.
They are married within the movement. You don't.
Not always. I mean, that's an individual's preference. I mean, it's a lot easier if you marry someone in the movement.
Are they recognized by law?
Oh, sure.
If
They
a
gotta be-
Krishna minister performs the ceremony? It's,
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Everything's legal.
Okay. What have members of your group had that experience of marrying someone outside the group? And
Yes.
what kind of conflicts does that create?
Strained.
Yeah.
It's a strain. Because look at the kind of lifestyle we lead. We get up at 4 in the morning at least.
Mm-hmm.
We chant Hare Krishna for a couple hours a day. We have some strict vegetarian rules about our eating habits.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean there's a number of things which would make it pretty hard for someone to live with someone else if they weren't at least pretty favorable to Krishna consciousness.